Today I'm going to continue working on Space Money. I'm going to finish this batch, which yesterday, if you were with us, I painted, I guess you'd call it side A. That's a pretty minimal one. You kind of have to move them in the light to see. Scanning these just doesn't work really that well. It's almost like Space Money needs to be in three-dimensional reality, or at least virtual 3D reality, so you can see it. It has to move to flash its shininess. So anyway, okay, so that's, make sure I get this on the right side. I'm going to do this side. Yeah. And today, I didn't show you any of the actual painting process yesterday, so I'm going to try that today, where you'll watch me from that tripod. So it'll be over here, kind of. Let's see if I can approximate it. I'll be just kind of aiming it like that, and then maybe I'll also do close-ups down here, so you can see the brush strokes more closely. And some might say this demystifies the magic of Space Money. I say it enhances it, because it shows that anybody can make Space Money. Space Money is not a monopoly of Mr. Random Productions or whatever. Anybody can make Space Money. Do it. Make some Space Money. You can make it. Just figure out how you want to do it and do it. Then go buy an asteroid or a starship or something. Alright, let's see. I need some paint. Let's go. Let's just go for it. I just dispense paint rather randomly, as you might have suspected. Oh boy, here's a tight one. Oh, here we go. Okay, I get to demonstrate my upper body strength. Hope I'm not retightening it. That hurts. Okay. Let's try this. I can feel it moving. Some of these, if you don't use them for a while, can get really seized up, and especially if I've allowed paint to get in the grooves of the jar. Here we go. Yay. Okay. Let's put some of that in there. And since I spent so much effort getting it all, I'll mix it with something. Continuing, let's see, what do we got in here? Iridescent silver. So we're into the kind of the blues and silvers right now. Sometimes I lean more towards reds and golds, sometimes more towards blues and silvers, sometimes I mix it up. What's this one? I think it's a gold. Oh, it's copper. That's cool. It'd be kind of random today, but let's get some gold. What was that? Maybe that was gold too. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah. Here's copper. Golden brand, which I really like. There's golden and liquid metal. These liquid metals I like too. And you can dilute those, which I use this little syringe with water in it. Might do that with this green turquoise paint. Let's try that right now. Just inject a little. Let's do it on the other one. We'll mix that one with something else. Okay, so we're going to put some water in there and stir it up. The reason to dilute it is so that I can do some more Jackson Pollock-y type of dripping and throwing. If that stuff, that liquid metal doesn't, it's a little too coagulated, I guess, or thick. So when I add some water to it, it'll throw better. And we'll see how that works. This is the side that's already got its metal. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if there's enough reflection there, but I'm not going to paint that side again. I got to make sure I've got the right side. Deal out 8 at a time on these old Capella Market pliers, which I made as part of my job there. We had excess a number of times, so I just take the excess home, and it works great for painting Space Money on. I want to see how I did I diluted that one a lot. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty well. I'm not sure you can see it up there, but at some point I'll do some close-ups. Well, I don't know if I'll do it for this vlog, but Space Money seems to have some sort of inherent videogenic quality, so I'm sure I'm not done experimenting with making videos relating to Space Money. Typewriters and Space Money are both, I think, inherently videogenic subjects. So I'll probably milk them. Cats, too. I hear somebody meowing. And I make paper collage too, and it might be fun to have have a camera on while I'm doing that, and then maybe make a little video with some, not the whole process of making a collage, but snippets here and there, kind of see what's going on as the collage is being created. So that was side 2 of 8, first 8 of the batch this morning. Go ahead and put them up. Put them on a rack up here. Here's from yesterday's painting. Capella pliers. Nice and stiff after years of use. Okay, let's pull the camera off the tripod and do some close-ups of this most recently painted set of 8. I love Space Money. I'm so glad the idea came to me. Was it aliens? It is interdimensional currency. That's pretty obvious. Aliens or the little people on Island, perhaps. That's where the idea came to me. I was on vacation on Island. Okay, back to work. Use that paint. Alright, let's try a different angle and a close-up. See how that works. I throw and miss a lot. I don't have very good aim as a painter. I'm no Jackson Pollock, but when it does hit, it sometimes has a really good effect. So that's why I keep doing it. I'm dedicated to throwing paint, smearing paint, using a knife a lot. I use a brush sometimes too. I prefer the effect I can get with knives better, I guess, on Space Money. And in my bigger paintings too, I suppose. Although I tend to use a brush more in the bigger paintings. But just to get some variety, the Space Money, different types of ways of applying the paint are good to use, because they automatically just give it a different look. At some point I'll upgrade my audio situation, I guess. If I use the Vixia camcorder, I can plug in a external microphone. This Canon S120 little point and shoot doesn't have an external microphone jack. That one was pretty cool. Yeah, I keep throwing the paint just hoping I'll get something cool. But a lot of times it's just a big blob that hits and then I'll smear it around or something. That's good. It's good not to go too heavy sometimes on the metal layer. Kind of let the tempera from before, those two layers before, show through too. Let's have a nice interaction. Okay. Up on the rack. Okay, I need to focus now. I'm going to turn the camera off and focus. And we already got a battery warning, so bye for now. Alright, I have finished this batch. And when it's dry, it is Space Money, a new batch. And I had some metallic iridescent paint left over. This is what I always do. I make a sheet of wrapping paper. And generally just give it to Mrs. Random. Put it up in our wrapping paper cache. Now this is pretty cool. I'm going to wash my knives and brushes and palette. It looked cooler earlier. All that sparkly stuff swirling around. Looking for the sparkly swirls, there we go.